Where are you going?
Good morning. Good, how are you? Also have a wonderful day.
Welcome to Main Street, USA, everybody. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's going to be pretty hot. I think they said the heat index is going to be right around 100 degrees. So the intrepid cameraman and I already have water ready to go. We're going to keep hydrated through the day. My first fast pass is Space Mountain, so I'm super excited. Welcome to the most magical place on Earth. So when you're heading down Main Street, USA, obviously you can walk anywhere. There's not a lot of traffic other than the double-decker bus and the other Main Street vehicles that come down through here. You'll hear them before you see them. But if you want to go a little bit less crowded than the middle of the street, because everybody's in the middle of the street looking for pictures of the castle, looking for the photo pass photographers, it's a whole lot easier if you stick to the sidewalk, strangely enough. As you can see, down the sidewalk versus the street, we got a lot less traffic at this time of day. It's still early in the morning. We missed rope drop just a little bit. Saw it from the ferry, actually. We saw the fireworks go up from the opening ceremony. So everybody else here is playing catch up, which is actually probably why there's a little bit lighter crowd right now. So if, like us today, your first destination when you get out of Main Street is Tomorrowland, you can cut a lot of the traffic out by not going straight through the hub. Hang a right at the ice cream shop, I hear the double-decker bus, and next to the Plaza Restaurant, and go down over there to Tomorrowland Terrace, and then cut across. Likewise, if your first stop is actually Frontierland or Adventureland, you should do the same thing on the other side of the street where Casey's Corner is. Take a left, head next to Crystal Palace, and over that way. You can avoid a lot of the traffic of people looking at the castle, unless you want to go look at the castle. And, you know, you can save yourself some time, walk a little bit slower, save yourself some headache. It'll be crowded later, so you might as well enjoy not having crowded walking right through while you can. Wants to know where the best place to take a selfie is in the entirety of Disney, and everybody seems to like the purple wall for some strange reason. This color purple makes everybody look good, every bit of clothes, no matter if you're dripping sweat, whatever else. So here it is, it's the purple wall. If you walk through Tomorrowland Terrace from Main Street, you actually walk through the restaurant, it's right here. Or if you're about to leave Tomorrowland to go to the hub and take a left, it's right here. The coolest thing about it is everybody was kind of up in arms about the new design that they put on it, as you can see to my right. But on the left, they left the old stuff too. So you can do your selfie any way you want. If you like old school purple, or new school geometric design, I wish I was Epcot purple, it's up to you. This is where the purple wall is, right on our cut through to Tomorrowland. turns out I really didn't have to fast pass Space Mountain. There's a 10-minute standby wait right now. It's really interesting. What I've noticed is that at Rope Drop, people go to 7 Dwarfs Mine Train and they go to Space Mountain. And if you get here a little bit after Rope Drop, you still get low wait times, even if you got a fast pass. But I really wanted to make sure I rode Space Mountain today. It's been a little while since I rode it, so I'm gonna go fast pass it. I'll see you guys in a bit.
For a different high-flying adventure, hop on board the Astro Wanderer. Pilot your own spacecraft as you take a spin around the planet.
So that was really strange. Apparently the exit for Space Mountain is currently maybe under renovation or something. They walked us out through the backside of Space Mountain and all the way around it, across the railroad tracks next to the little cut-through, the secret cut-through between Tomorrowland and Storybook Circus, and out here next to the gift shop, instead of going up the conveyor belt and into the gift shop where it's nice and air-conditioned. The backside of Space Mountain is actually baby blue. I'll show you a little bit of video that I took with my phone here in a second. And it was just a Space Mountain as always, lots of fun, but that was a really weird ending experience for it.
Oh my gosh.
Walking along the outside of Space Mountain because I guess the conveyor to the gift shop isn't operational currently, so the backside of Space Mountain is actually pretty blue. I'm sure just about everybody knows, but in case you don't, it's actually Incredible Tomorrowland Expo going on still for the Incredible Summer, celebrating the release of Incredibles 2, which, frankly, an incredible movie. If you haven't gone and seen it, you should. It's really good. It was worth 14 years of waiting for it. So one of the things that they have are these photo pass backdrops. Like here, this one, I'm pretending that I'm Frozone, sending ice all over the city, and there's lots of other ones, like the Omni Droid, and I'm hard pressed to think of the other one that I saw earlier, but it's Tomorrowland Expo. It's really interesting. They're not doing the typical Tomorrowland overhead music. They're actually doing kind of Supers music, and the Supers actually walk around part of the day. I haven't seen them yet today, but you can see Elastigirl, Mr. Incredible, and then some of the other supers that you'll get to see if you watch Incredibles 2. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it's actually pretty cool. They also have a dance party every day. We're a little early for the dance party, and it's a little too hot when the dance party's going on for my taste, but for now, we're going to head over to Adventureland and check out Pirates. That's our next Fast Pass for today. Tomorrowland, there are Fast Pass Plus kiosks. In case you're not using the mobile app, you can come up, touch your band to the touch point, and it'll pull up your Fast Passes that you have. We just used the one for Space Mountain, so I have Pirates of the Caribbean and Haunted Mansion for the two of us. Some party members can make more selections. That's because Intrepid Cameraman did not go on Space Mountain with me. He could technically make another one. You can also come here once you've used your first 3 Fast Passes and make another one, or you can make them from the app. Right now, we're done. We don't need any new Fast Passes. Just wanted to show you the technology. It's really important to stay hydrated. We've already drained one of our bottles and we've been here less than an hour. That's 1 bottle per person. You can refill them for free at any of these handy dandy water fountains. It's not going to taste filtered, it's going to taste a little bit like Florida, but it still works just fine to keep you hydrated. So once again, we have a Fast Pass for something, and the standby is only 10 minutes, which means you can walk onto it, but we're still going to use our Fast Pass, so here we go. The line was like...
Good split. Everyone an egg layer.
Not lest they be laying golden eggs.
Belay there, you bilge rat.
Oh, quit your clucking. The gentlemen want the rum. Don't ya, boys?
Now, you scurvy scoundrels, do I hear 10? A hen for a 10.
I'll give ya 20 for the wrong.
See that? Over here.
I'm super excited. They released the new Funko Pops that are limited edition for the Tiki Room today. It's got Barker, Parrot, and Pele. And we were walking into the Pirates gift shop basically to get it. And they have other Tiki Room merch, which I never get to see. And I love the Tiki Room so much. So I'm super excited. The Funkos are $35, so $34.99. Let's see, this shirt is $40, so I'm probably not going to get it also. And then they have other shirts over here too. They have a polo for $45. They have a snow globe that has confetti in it. It's super cool. It's $40. And then other Tiki Room shirts as well. And one last Tiki Room bow for people who can wear bows in their hair. So that's super cool. I'm super excited about the Funkos. So now that we're home, I wanted to give you a little bit closer look at Pele and Barker Parrot that we picked up, the Funko Pops. There's the top of the box. The front of the box, you can see it has their labels, their vinyl figures 2-pack. It is a Disney Parks exclusive. And it's got Enchanted Tiki Room logo on it. See a little bit closer, he's got a little hat and a bow tie, and then Pele here. He's got a hat and his volcano actually comes out of the top of his hat. Whoop. A little bit from the side, just like a regular Funko Pop labeled on the side. You can see a little bit more Barker Parrot there. On the back side it's got the normal markup of what they look like cartoon wise. And then on Pele's side, you can kind of see a little bit more of his volcano head. On the bottom, you can see the list price was $34.99. If you are a pass holder, you can get it for about $30 with tax.
To lead you right into the Sunshine Pavilion. Is everybody ready? I say, have a good show. A real tropical serenade.
Just like I said earlier, today is the 55th anniversary of the original Tiki Room, so we are going to sing happy birthday to these birds. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. And 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday
That's
to
it.
you.
That's it. Just happy birthday.
In the tiki room, in the tiki room, all the birds sing word and the flowers grow. In the tiki room.
Serenade, aka the Enchanted Tiki Room. We just got out of our go of the 55th anniversary where we sung Happy Birthday to the Birds and filmed the entire thing for you. So, happy birthday, Tiki Room. Thank you for always being a nice, awesome, air-conditioned place for me to sit down whenever it's hot outside. And also, really, honestly, totally my favorite non-ride attraction at the entirety of Disney.
Your ghost host. Our tour begins here in this gallery. Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appeared in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There's no turning back now.
No, the door's closed.
I know, we're in sync with you now.
Your cadaverous panel betrays an aura of foreboding. Almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation.
That guy's got you pants.
This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
So it's not a ride on the Haunted Mansion without getting stuck. This time we got stuck in the party room, which was pretty cool, and it was for a couple minutes. Interesting note, anytime you do get stuck on a ride that has like the moving Omni-Mover system like this, it's probably because they've stopped the conveyor belt to let somebody who has a disability on or off of the ride. So even though it's a little annoying sometimes, try to be patient, because I mean, if I brought my grandma here and she wanted to have a good time, I'd be super happy if she could ride Haunted Mansion with me. So you should be happy that someone, somewhere, their grandma is riding Haunted Mansion too.
Daddy, I'm trying to keep up.
So we just decided to cut through the Emporium to get some AC on our way out, and we saw these awesome DuckTales mugs. They even say "woo" on the inside. They're $14. They also have ones for Tailspin. And it looks like maybe over here, Darkwing Duck. And the inside of the Darkwing Duck one says, "I am the terror that flaps in the night." So if you were a 80s/90s kid like me and you have a little bit of nostalgia going on for DuckTales, Darkwing, or Tailspin, it looks like they have some merch here for that. You should totally check it out. So, like we said this morning, whenever we were coming in, we took that hard left through Tomorrowland Terrace to get to Tomorrowland. The Intrepid cameraman and I are really warm, and it's starting to get crowded here, so we're going to head on home. And we're actually going to take away the way that I suggested if you were going to Adventureland. So, Adventureland's directly over there. Behind me is the bridge over to Crystal Palace. We're gonna hop on over to Crystal Palace, cut in front of Casey's Corner, and actually we're gonna go through the Emporium. So from Casey's Corner all the way down to the beginning of Main Street, USA, the major square for the town, you can walk all the way through the Emporium and Casey's Corner. Like, it's all shops, it's all one continuous shop that's air conditioned. So highly recommend it, especially in the middle part of the day whenever you're like me. You forgot your hat, you forgot your sunscreen. Don't do that. Don't be like me. And you're a little warm. So without further ado, this is Henry with Ears for Everyone signing off, and we'll see you real soon.